All right, diving into the MHM magazine. This one's pretty interesting, a whole collection of articles, and I'm excited to see what it's all about.
Yeah,
At first glance, looks like a one-stop shop for, well,
everything.
pretty much. From mental health and business tips to entertainment news,
Oh,
even
yeah.
a spotlight on Hertfordshire.
Wow, that's a real mix.
Yeah, it is.
What I find fascinating is how they try to blend those serious topics like mental health
Right.
with the lighter stuff like entertainment and lifestyle.
Yeah, it's not your typical magazine format.
Not at all.
It's like you can be reading about boosting your business and then flip the page,
Right.
and you're learning how to deal with anxiety
Exactly.
and the latest celebrity gossip.
Uh-huh.
So, what jumps out at you about this mix?
Well, their About Us page might give us a clue.
Okay,
They say they're essential reading material for fostering a wholesome lifestyle.
I see.
So maybe it's about showing how all these different parts of life actually, like, contribute to that wholesome picture.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I am curious about this modesty and elegance thing they mention.
Hmm.
It seems very intentional, like they're crafting a specific image.
It could be a strategy, actually.
Right.
Think about someone just browsing magazines in a waiting room.
Right.
They might be drawn in by how it looks and then
Oh,
end up reading about, managing anxiety or something.
right.
It's a way to reach a broader audience, make those topics less intimidating.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Speaking of reaching a wider audience,
Hmm.
let's talk about the team.
Yeah, the team behind it.
They have a pretty diverse crew.
Very cool.
We've got Osei Adebwar, the publisher,
Okay,
super passionate about mental health.
great.
And then Jason Napalms.
Oh.
Wait for it. He's a psychotherapist,
Oh, wow.
a YouTuber, and a fitness instructor.
Wow. A triple threat.
Talk about a triple threat. I'm already intrigued by what he has to say.
Yeah, it really reflects their multifaceted approach. This diverse team, unique backgrounds, probably brings a lot to the table.
Yeah.
And having individuals from different countries
Oh, right.
and backgrounds suggests a global perspective,
Yeah.
which is so relevant these days.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Before we dive into the articles,
Okay.
I noticed this disclaimer
Uh-huh.
about contributor opinions not necessarily reflecting the views of the magazine.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
Well, that's actually pretty standard practice
Oh, really?
for publications that have diverse voices.
I see.
Encourages you to think critically
Okay.
about what you're reading.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just absorbing information.
Right.
You're considering different viewpoints,
Makes sense.
especially when those viewpoints might challenge your own.
Interesting.
Yeah. So let's see how this wholesome lifestyle idea plays out in the content.
Yeah,
You flagged some articles from different sections.
I did. There's one, training entitled Men and Unappreciative Women from the lifestyle section.
That one caught my eye.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're diving into some
Oh, definitely some,
tricky relationship dynamics.
for sure.
Really curious to see how they handle such a sensitive topic.
Yeah, that's a great place to start.
Yeah.
Aligns with their mission of fostering open dialogue by tackling those issues.
Right.
They might be prompting readers to think critically
Okay.
about societal expectations
Interesting.
and how they impact relationships.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Noticed another interesting piece in the world news section.
All right.
Outrage erupts after explosions rock Hezbollah burial site.
Wow.
Pretty intense story
Yeah,
about a global event
definitely.
with far-reaching implications.
It highlights their commitment to that global perspective.
Right.
Seems to support the idea that they're trying to connect different areas of life.
Okay.
After all, global events can really impact us,
Yeah,
even if they seem far removed from our daily lives.
that's true.
You're right, it ties back to that holistic approach to a wholesome lifestyle.
Exactly.
Even something as lighthearted as entertainment can play a role.
Absolutely.
They included an article about the STEP FWD Awards 2024 in their entertainment section.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's a great example of how they cater to specific communities,
Okay.
highlighting an awards ceremony celebrating UK Christian music.
Right.
Shows they're interested in those niche areas, specific interests
I see.
within their larger audience.
So it all comes back to mental health.
It does.
Remember, their publisher, Olise Adejolbola,
Yeah.
passionate about mental well-being.
Right.
Do you think they're trying to present a 360-degree view of mental health?
That's a really insightful observation.
Yeah.
It's not just about therapy and self-care.
Right.
They're exploring how relationships,
Mm-hmm.
personal growth, global events,
Even entertainment
yeah, all of it.
can factor into our mental and emotional state.
Exactly.
It's a pretty refreshing take on a lifestyle magazine.
I think so.
Instead of just skimming the surface,
Yeah.
they seem to be tackling topics that truly matter
Hmm.
and offering a broader perspective.
Absolutely.
And they're doing it in an engaging way.
Yeah.
Real-world examples, personal stories, even a touch of humor to make these complex topics more relatable.
More accessible.
So we've uncovered quite a bit
We have.
about the MHM magazine,
Yeah.
from their mission and team to their unique approach to content.
Absolutely.
But what does this deep dive mean for our listener?
Good question.
What key takeaways can they glean from this exploration? So we've seen how they blend lifestyle, entertainment, and personal development.
It's a lot.
But what does that mean for, for you?
Right.
Does this whole holistic approach to well-being,
Yeah.
this connecting global news to relationship advice,
It's pretty unique.
does that resonate with your values?
I think it's fascinating how they challenge that traditional idea of a lifestyle magazine.
Yeah.
They're like pushing boundaries, making us think about how different parts of our lives can impact our well-being.
It's definitely not just about,
Right.
staying up to date on trends or anything.
Yeah.
The MHM magazine, it seems to equip you with tools and knowledge
Knowledge, yeah.
to create a life that's fulfilling and enjoyable.
Absolutely.
So the big question is,
Yeah.
does this approach
Align with your goals.
align with your goals for a good life?
That's something to think about.
Yeah.
What we've explored today.
It's been a journey.
It has.
It offers a glimpse into how a magazine can be more than just
Yeah.
glossy pages and catchy headlines.
Exactly.
It can be a resource for self-discovery
Absolutely.
and a catalyst for positive change.
I love that. A catalyst for positive change.
Exactly. And it's a reminder that a wholesome lifestyle isn't a one-size-fits-all.
No, not at all.
It's about figuring out what brings you balance and fulfillment,
Yeah.
and then actively pursuing it.
Absolutely. Going after it.
So as you continue exploring the MHM magazine,
Keep exploring.
consider how their unique approach might inspire you to create your own version of a wholesome life.
Yeah.
One that reflects your values and interests and aspirations.
It's a great reminder.
Until next time,
Keep diving deep.
keep diving deep.